Y'all ain't about to tie me into this shit.
You did it, brother. Finally.
Yeah, I figured this shit out. Y'all got me with this shit, man. Okay. So what's good? Man, y'all done drag me in some shit. I be trying to, man, y'all killing me with this shit. I'm trying to stay away from this shit, but they keep bringing me back in.
Bruh.
So listen, I want to say this, Johnny. I want to say this, and you clear this shit up, because he said you're trying to promote your book, and if that's the case, I don't want no parts of that. He said you going in on him to try to help promote your book. Is that true?
Absolutely not.
Okay, well, you're a man of your word. I got to see what's happening. He said, that's another thing. This ain't me being on no bullshit. I ain't doing the flip shit with the jokes. But he said, do you suffer from bipolar schizophrenia?
No.
Because he said you was on the yard walking around with fake dogs and pink elephants and shit. So I don't know if none of this is true, because I don't know you, brother. I hate to have to meet you this way. You know what I'm saying? But I'm a man of my word, and I had to speak up for my words that I spoke on with Flip about some shit that I didn't know nothing about, except for I just got threw into the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And I was saying that when you was on the couch, I didn't fully watch your whole interview, so I really didn't know what was going on. I just seen the title saying that Choke ratted. Now what Choke is saying, now this what you got to tell me. He's saying that him and your Code D basically got away. How the fuck did the police come get him and your Code D when Crackhead Pat, bless the dead, because I don't know Crackhead Pat, bless the dead to the gentleman that lost his life and his family. How did the police come get them? How did the police know about the hotel room he got for you and shit like that? So basically he's saying you ratted on them too. So y'all gotta clear this shit up, man.
You ready?
I'm ready. You got the flow.
Okay. The good thing about providing paperwork is that it speaks for itself. But since you haven't looked at it, I would tell you. Now, my uncle, his name's Enrique Simmons. He was a witness. Pat was a witness. When the situation occurred, Pat went to the deceased family house and told them, yo, this dude is hurt over there. So once the homicide detectives come, you know they're going to the deceased family's house. And the family said, well, this lady came and told us that he's over there. Go talk to her.
Hold on. They said turn the comments off. How the fuck I do that? And why am I cutting the comments off?
Let them comment.
Right, what the fuck, man? I don't know how to do all this shit. I see a question mark. Do I push that or what? Fuck that shit. Turn off. How? Y'all study saying turn off comments. How? How I turn it off? Everybody saying turn the shit off. Don't play on the comments. Fuck them comments. Come on, bro. Tell your shit. So the case is over. You know what I'm saying? Statute of limitations. You know, because it was a body. So shit over. Everybody done time. Because hey, now. You know, I ain't with the bullshit now. You dig what I'm saying? Hey, they waiting on me to throw a rock across the street. Come here, man. Y'all won't give me this life. Y'all trying to give me plus 100 and more. It won't happen. So, okay, bro. So this is the thing. So you're not schizophrenic. You're not bipolar. You wasn't walking fake dogs and pink elephants and shit. Because when Choke said that shit, I thought you was a sherm smoker or some shit. I don't know. So that's bullshit. So let's get that out over the way. So he's saying he was 15, 16 years old at the time. And
I was 17. I believe it was 19. He's older than me.
See, okay. So I'm just going off. He said that he was 15 or 16. Because when he told me he had to get the hotel room, I really didn't go back into that shit. I was like, you're 16 getting the hotel room. I don't know. You must have had a fake ID. So I ain't even get into that shit. I'm gonna leave that part alone. That's, you know. So he the driver. Y'all two get out, you and your code D, y'all run around the corner. Whatever happened, happened. You come back, from what I'm hearing, allegedly or whatever, y'all blood on your shirt, all this shit. Pat snitched on you, and I guess your uncle snitched on you too?
That's correct.
Pat and your uncle snitched on you. You get pinched.
So
this the $1 billion question. How the fuck
they told on me and my co-defendant.
Oh, right. So Pat told on you and the code D.
And my uncle told on me and the code D.
So how the fuck did Choke get involved with the whole situation, bro? That's like the $1 billion question.
By having his punk ass in the car when they arrested my co-defendant. And then next thing you know, he's on the paperwork as an eyewitness. He was never on as a suspect. His name was never put as a suspect. He showed you, look at my YouTube, the paperwork is up there. It says eyewitness. It doesn't say suspect.
So let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. If the code D took it to trial, because that's what I asked him. I said, if the code D took it to trial, did he tell him you didn't have shit to do with it, Choke, so let you go? Because did he get probation? Did he get charged? Like, what the fuck going on? You know what I'm saying? Like, what happened? So
the Cody copped out. The Cody pled guilty to 6 to 18.
Right.
Choke was never charged with nothing. Choke was an eyewitness. An eyewitness don't get charged. An eyewitness is somebody that's telling what they saw. Right?
Yeah, but if he's saying he didn't see nothing because he was in the car around the corner, like this the shit that I don't be liking, Johnny. So now Choke got me, man. Choke, fucking Choke. I hope you ain't just throw me in this shit and lied to me. Man.
First off, something to you, JoJo Capone. I ain't mad at you. So let's not even you all right with me. So he ain't put you in nothing. Meaning I have no beef with you. Does what a coward does. He mix it up, try to flip it around to throw the blame off himself. So you have
look, fuck this shit. Show where the paperwork at. Turn that shit around. We ain't gonna do this shit. Show that shit, man. What's happening? Because I was telling him why the fuck he didn't put the code E on here. Because the code E can save both of y'all. He's saying the code D don't want to relive the shit. Man, I don't want to hear that shit, nigga. If somebody calling me a fucking rat, you better jump your ass on his phone. You better jump on this motherfucking interview and clear my name. Simple as that. Because basically the code D is the only dude that can make this shit right besides you producing the paperwork. And I just told him, man, I said, listen, bro, if a motherfucker calling you a rat, you can't get frustrated. Clear your fucking name. So if Johnny got the paperwork, you can get the paperwork. We the people. We don't got the paperwork. Y'all would have to post the y'all would have to post it.
It's posted. No. Johnny Bunting Jr. The Force on YouTube. That's my page. It's posted on it. You can go on the video. It'll say it'll say the title, and you click that, and you can read it yourself. Eyewitness, and he testified for the people. For those who don't know, when you are in court, in state court in New York, it's the people of the state of New York versus Johnny Bunting. So the people of New York, they call their witnesses that are there in order to make the case against the defendant. He was a witness for the people, so he helped the people convict me.
And I just went through this situation, and when he just asked me, I told him, I said, Choke, if you was there to testify against Johnny, your ass is a rat. I just told him that. Right. And he said how. So he said he got on the stand and told them he didn't see anything. So what he said was, Pat snitched. Pat and your uncle told on you. That's how you got caught. And then he's saying that basically you told on him in the code D. That's how they got caught. But now listen, you saying you and Pat, And the Code D got told on by Pat. And so and then when they caught the Code D, he was in the car with him, so they swooped his ass in there too. All right, well, this the paperwork. What you reading to us? Let us know.
I'm gonna try to angle it so that y'all can see as I read it. Okay.
Do you got a pencil so you can, like, you know how the teachers do that shit?
Okay. I wish I had a better angle, but can you see?
Now this probably where they would say turn the fucking comments off because the comments damn near in the way. All right, but go ahead, just read that shit. We gonna figure it out.
At the time and place of occurrence, defendant Dennis
Turn it.
Jackson.
No, I think you got the shit upside down, Johnny. Flip that shit around. You had the paper was to the bottom.
Is it right now?
Yes. Damn. Lift it up. I can't. Flip your camera around. Press 3.
Okay.
What the fuck is Flip talking about? Press 3.
All right. Good. Now. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Perfect. That's perfect. Yeah. Keep it just like that. Yeah.
At the time and place of occurrence, defendant Dennis Jackson, that's my co-defendant, aka Bandit, previous arrested. So I was already arrested. Johnny Bunting, aka Force, eyewitness Arthur Alston. That's Choke No Joke's name. You see that, right?
Yes, I see it like a motherfucker.
All right. And a girl named Ebony were driving around in Bunting's Honda looking for, boom, the deceased. They saw near Sousa Park, Bandit and Force got out of car and ran after him. Bandit came back with a bat. You see it? A bat in his hands. And Force had left the car with a beige knife pouch in his hands. Blood was on Bunting's shirt. You see that, right? Blood on Bunting's shirt. All drove away. Bandit put the bat in the trunk. Stenographic statement taken beginning at 10:55 p.m. Statement of eyewitness Arthur Alston. You see that, right?
This shit ain't looking good.
I'm not finished. Right? You see that? Eyewitness Force was holding a beige knife pouch sheath in the car. I consulted, that's police or ADAs or what have you. I gave Alston a grand jury subpoena for Thursday, June 8th. Note that another eyewitness, Enrique Simmons, that's my uncle, who is now in Our Lady of Mercy Hospital with pneumonia. I did in a photo array this defendant. So my uncle identified my co-defendant. Photo was at hospital on June 5th. That's the day they got arrested. My uncle ID'd him. You seen it with your own eyes, right?
Yeah.
So him saying I told, and he know my uncle told, he's lying. At 1:00 p.m. Alston, also, an eyewitness, Pat Heron, will view lineup tomorrow and has seen a photo array and picked out the defendant saying the photo looks like the culprit.
So
Bruh,
go to the front of the shit. Well, look, go to the front of the shit where the docket numbers and they say people versus and all that. Show that shit. Cause see, Choke said, y'all got the paperwork, read it. So what, Choke? We read the shit, and this shit ain't looking good, bro.
This right here is before indictment. So this is court paperwork. It says the date 6/8/89. It says the ADA's name, Gary Weil. It has, Robert T. Johnson, and, district attorney. He was the district attorney of the Bronx at the time. And other people that's on the staff. It says who the court reporter is. It says defendant, Johnny Bunting, Force. It says deceased name, date of occurrence. My hair is all in the way. Date of occurrence. It looks like scribble, but this is the paperwork from the police, which that was a part of. Police personnel, and it's, telling you stuff about, stuff that ain't about nothing. Police names and what precinct. I ain't got to lie, man. The truth is enough. The truth is enough. The truth is enough. Little physical evidence.
What's the docket number? They want to see the docket number. What the docket number?
The indictment number is, I gotta get my trial transcript to give you the indictment number. I know it off the top of the head, but it's 488-389. But if you want me to give you out of my trial transcripts, I have no problem with that.
You got the trial transcripts right there?
Sure do. And it just so happened, see, Alston for the people.
Now, Choke allowed us to do this shit. You know what I'm saying? He said, Choke said, y'all got the paperwork, read the fucking paperwork. Choke, we reading the fucking paperwork. You told us your name. Show us his name again.
Oh,
the shit.
hold on. Let me show you this real for the people of the state of New York against May 2nd, 1990. That was part of the date. Now let me go back to Alston. See, Alston, direct.
Right.
And
That
so
the first.
all this, you want the first page of the
Yeah, the first page that you had, it had the seal on it, didn't it? Do it got the seal on it?
Hold on a second. This is, what page is this? Because I got it in sections. This is
And you did 30 joints, right?
I did 25 years, 7 months, and 5 days.
Yeah, I don't know, y'all. You know, shit, a nigga did a quarter water, man. I can't say. They saying where the docket number, where the seal at. Cause you know, Johnny, it be like motherfuckers be having fake paperwork. So we gotta go. We gotta go extra steps with this shit.
Right, and I understand it, and I know, but here's the kicker. He admit that he was on the stand. He admit that he said this stuff.
He admitted that he was on the stand, but he said that he testified for you. Basically saying that's how you came home. I don't know if he said he testified for you doing his appeal. I mean, doing your appeal. He said he testified.
I came home because the parole board let me home on my 4th board. I had 20 to life. I came home almost 26 years later. I got denied parole 3 times. This dude.
Have you been in communication with the Cody?
No.
Why?
I haven't heard from him since 1990.
So he said, fuck everybody. Y'all done fucked his life around for 6 years. He said, fuck everybody. I mean, hey, man. I mean, if he look at it like running with y'all got him in trouble, his name was Bandit, so shit, he wasn't that much of a good kid. So,
I didn't have him testify for me. He testified for the people. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. He testified for the people.
Right, but he's saying he's saying they tricked him into this shit and all this. He's 16 years old, 17 or 15, 16 years old. He said the DA snatched him up, threatened him and shit. But he said, but when he got on the stand, he said, I ain't see nothing. What's the docket number? They asked him. Motherfuckers want to see the docket number and the seal.
Well, this is a copy. I copied these papers. So that's live seal that you get, that upraised to seal. You're not going to see that on this. But like I said, he admitted testifying. So he admitted to saying blood on the shirt. He admitted to saying that. So why are we even going about looking for a seal when all I'm doing is confirming that he said the shit? He said it. So there's no argument with that, right? If I said he said it and he said it, why do I have to prove he said it? He already said he said it. The only thing is whether or not he was testifying for me or for the people, or did he implicate me in the crime to get me convicted? The crackhead said someone else did it. She picked him out of a photo array. She picked me out of a lineup. She said force. When he got on the stand, he said he know me as force. So he confirmed my identity as force for the people to prove that the crackhead identified me as the person. You got me chasing the dude around the corner, coming back with blood on my shirt. So you put me at the scene of the crime. You put me chasing the deceased. You solidified that that's my nickname. You put the pieces together. You don't have to say you saw me kill him. The other person said that. You said you saw me chase him and then come back with blood.
So I'm gonna say this. Man, because this shit is crazy. People want the docket number and they want the seal. Y'all shit was state, so it's public information. So somehow, some way you got to get that docket number and the seal to flip, and we're gonna have to rehash this shit. And the only thing that seems crazy from what I was told and what people damn near gotta understand, you done 25 years. Your fucking uncle told on your code D, and Pat told on you, and you saying Choke told on you. So I'm just really checking what the people are saying, and it's kind of like if a motherfucker did 25 years and he telling y'all that a motherfucker snitched on him, what is going, like, I don't get it. So and if you were supposed to snitch basically on your code D, because y'all the only two went to jail. The code D got out in 6 years. Choke ain't do a motherfucking day.
Choke never got arrested.
So this what I'm saying. So like this shit, y'all motherfucker gonna have to come with this. I'm gonna tell you, Johnny, you're gonna have to come with the docket number and a seal, and that shit right there should shut everybody up, bro. Because other than that, these motherfuckers gonna say everything. Flip said you said the docket number earlier. They say pin the docket number. So we got some lawyers. We got some lawyers and shit in here. So pin the docket number if you got it. And these motherfuckers can find this shit themselves because, or y'all still rehash this shit when you can produce the docket number and a seal. Because other than that, like, And y'all done drugged me into this shit. And see people saying like, man, this man ain't lying. He did 25 motherfucking years. And that's what I don't understand. A motherfucker do 50 years and he lying? Like, man, the logic of people nowadays, bro, I don't really fucking know what's going on, man. And you can get a few dollars and help market and promote your book. You know,
Bro,
you damn near would have to be, you would damn near have to say Joe Rogan snitched on you for me to believe some shit, you know?
I own multiple businesses, bro. I'm not doing this for money. I got my own money.
Right.
I got my own money. So when
hey, where the attorney at that was on the case? Or you went with a PD? Yeah, the lawyer.
I don't know. I don't look like he was 60 back then. So
okay, right. His ass probably he under there with the groundhogs. Damn. Yeah, see, it's shit like that nowadays, Johnny, that you know you got to do shit like you gotta damn near have a lawyer there, but a motherfucker say, oh, that's his attorney, he gonna lie for him. So it's still, bro, this shit crazy. Like you gotta, so the only thing gonna have to happen is pin the damn the docket number. See, because like they saying now, they like Alpo done 25 years. See, people, what is this 499389? That's the docket number?
4883/89. That's the indictment number.
Damn. We'll put it in there so I can pin it. You type it. Oh no, I gotta do it, right? Hold on. I know, I remember that. What is it for what?
4883/89. It's the indictment number.
4883 slash what else?
89. That's the year.
Okay. And you want me to put the name with it or just the docket or what?
Versus Bunting.
You say what?
I'm gonna type it. People.
Oh, so you typing it?
Yeah.
Well, let me erase it then. Shit, I was trying to. Okay, well, you go ahead. And I'm going to hold it when you. Yeah, we old as hell. I'm glad to say I made it this long. Okay. Damn, Johnny, you didn't put the fucking knocker in there.
Oh, I'll do it again.
Yeah, you did. You didn't put the number. Put the number then, people versus Bunting. Now they saying indictment numbers, 10 numbers. Yeah, I got one of my attorneys in here. You see that, so you do that homework and you hit me and let me know. I see you on here. You know who I'm talking to. So you do the due diligence, goddammit, and send it to me. Yeah, we got the right to clean up our culture, man, and clean up our communities, you know. Shit. I don't need no fucking glasses. This shit just going too fast. Or whatever. Johnny ass might need glasses. He take it forever. Hey, these comments be funny than a motherfucker. Okay. Damn. I got it. I gotta hold it. Oh, I gotta tap it. Okay. Pin comment. Okay, perfect. Now I learned how to do that shit. I mean, like I told y'all, I ain't no motherfucking computer nigga, man. I ain't with this. I mean, I'm adapt to the times and all that, and but shit, I ain't no motherfucker. I don't do this shit.
This like for me to
I understand being in this business and we gotta learn this shit and I'm learning it. So just bear with me. Okay, y'all, you can Google this. Okay, well y'all Google it.
Yeah, do that. Google that.
Yeah, let y'all Google that shit. We'll stay on here and kick the shit. I found it. NY Flip found it. So come on, y'all, tell us what's up. I mean, so y'all going on there to find the docket numbers, the seal number, and to read what Force just proved to us. Oh, they putting this damn shit in there, I guess. But see, well, they putting the docket number in there. No, this ain't fair. This state. People versus Bunting, Bronx County, right?
That's right, Bronx County.
Yeah, they got it. Okay, now y'all go in there Do we need to tell them certain pages,
Um,
for us?
his testimony starts on page, hold on, I think 81. It's early 80s. I got my pages all mixed up, but it's the early 80s. That's where his testimony started.
Okay. So we gonna get
Oh,
a people.
here's the page. Here's the first page of his testimony. 85. And it says, let me show you. Arthur Alston. See his name in big letters?
Yeah.
Resident of Bronx County, called as a witness by and on behalf of the people.
And Choke, you asked me. You said, Joe, if the people call me and I testify for them, I said that's a rat. I told you that. I didn't sugarcoat that. If you testify for them people, your ass is a rat. I said that. I didn't play no sides and no shit. And Choke told me, he said y'all have the paperwork and motherfuckers didn't read the shit, but y'all jumping out the window calling me a rat. And he said Force got caught, and then the Cody and himself got caught 5 days later. How did they get caught? So basically, he was saying, Force, you sick the people on him. But as you said, your uncle and Miss Pat told on you and your Cody. So they really was looking for your Cody. And Choke just so happened to be in the car with your Cody when they called him and the young lady. He never spoke on the young
That's
lady
right.
for whatever reason.
I just proved it, man. I just proved it. Like, I just showed you the page 85, showed you Arthur Alston called by and on behalf.
Yeah, you showed all that shit, but you know, people feel like you could have typed that shit up. You know, this today's society that they feel like you could have typed the shit up. You know what I'm saying? And I told the man, if a motherfucker calling you a rat, bro, you do. If somebody calls you a rat, you have to go above and beyond to clear your name. You know what I'm saying? So he didn't want to do that. He didn't want to. I said, bro, where the fucking Cody at? Find the Cody, because the Cody can save Johnny ass, and the Cody can save your ass. You know what I'm saying? So he didn't want to do that. So then he said, y'all got the paperwork, y'all read the shit. Okay, now we read the shit. And the shit stating you snitch, bro.
That's right. See? There you go. Like I said, I'm not promoting nothing. I'm doing me, man. I'm doing me. It's
and
just
like I say, bro, the only thing, like I'm saying, to see that paperwork right there, of course, we still gonna wait on them. We got more than enough people in here to produce the seal and docket and read the same shit that you reading to us to prove it, back it up. And like I say, you done 25 motherfucking years, man, and you know, I don't. You snitching, I mean, but like they say Alpo's done 25 years, and he told on a bunch of motherfuckers or whatever. So, yeah, that's true too. But that's why I be telling motherfuckers, like, I just told the brother, like, I said, why you didn't just say nothing? But he said he's 15, 16 years old. The DA, man, where the fuck do our mothers and fathers and grandmamas and aunties be when we need them? You know, it's kind of like when we be troubled youth. The family don't want to fuck with us. And then a motherfucker get caught up in a jam like that. I was one of them. You know what I'm saying? 11, 12, fighting murders and shit, gang-related murders. So I understand the whole process, but I was also schooled to don't speak, shut the fuck up. You had a right to remain silent, man. So now in 2020, they want you to be cool with motherfucking Donnie Brasco's. I ain't with that shit. I don't want no Donnie Brasco around me. This shit crazy, bro.
That's right. I own a car wash.
Yeah, this shit crazy.
Know me.
So
some of your people know me.
So what's the verdict, y'all?
Choke a rat. Now, Choke wasn't 15, and you might not know any better and get caught up by the police, and I understand that. But when it came time for trial, because my uncle, they called my uncle, and I don't mean caught him, arrested him. I mean, they caught up with him. He was in the hospital with pneumonia. So I don't know what medication. He died also, so he's deceased. And they said whatever they said to him. He said everything he said. But when it came time for trial, guess what? My uncle didn't show up. So although my uncle did say I did something at the scene of the crime, he had no part of me getting convicted because he didn't come.
But Choke told me that that's what he did. He said when he got on the stand, they asked him some shit and he said, I ain't see nothing. That's what he told me. So I don't know if people was filming our live, because if not, I went on his live. So he got the right to, I mean, you know what I'm saying, if he gonna post that shit or not, or whatever. So, you know, but damn. I mean, what more do a motherfucker need to see? Shit, they said. He said, y'all got the paperwork, come on with it.
That's right. So he called for his own hanging.
Yeah. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
30 years later.
See, they keep blaming Flip, and I don't like that. But see, Flip, now you see why I was saying he showed up, though.
My uncle
Listen. No, she know who I'm talking to on here, man. Did she? Yeah, you show. I mean, you produced it. Yeah, this wasn't Flip fault. Like, that's what I was trying to tell Choke. Flip didn't have no reason that I knew of to get you on there so you can expose him. But how long you been home?
Almost 6 years.
You've been home 6 years. Now you putting your book out. So this the catch-22 shit. How they do?
I don't have a book that I'm putting out. My book been out 10 years ago. Like he's lying, man.
Oh, okay. I mean, hey, man. They said produce the paperwork. You produced the paperwork. You showed everything. I personally asked the man why don't he show the paperwork. He said he ain't doing the homework for us. Y'all do your own fucking homework. We done our own fucking homework, and the verdict is Choke. You with the you with the Mickey Mouse family, bro. I mean, he said, look at the shit. We looked at the shit. And that's what it proved. So what the fuck you gonna do now, Choke? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? What you gonna do? I mean, shit. The man, you said show the paperwork. Y'all didn't read the paperwork. Now we all just read the paperwork. And the shit showed us what you did and what you said. You told me, okay, my people put the rat emoji, Choke. Your ass out of here.
That's right. That's right.
You out of here. You out of here, bro.
I'm following you now.
I'm going to follow you back, too. You're a stand-up brother. I can follow you. I have no fucking problem. I don't want to get no more time. I don't want to get no more time to these motherfucking Mickey Mouses, man. And it's sad. And I don't be want to keep hearing about some shit was 30 years ago, 40 years ago. I don't give a fuck. If you snitched 60 years ago, you're going to live in your shame. And like that's what I just told Choke. If you done it, you know, now he got to come do his own interview and say, hey, man, I was 15, 16. These motherfuckers squeezed me. I was scared. I didn't know no better. I don't know if he can do a lawsuit this fucking late, but you know what I'm saying? He should have had, you know, meaning he should have had some counsel with him. He should have had some counsel with him, a public defender, or his parents or something. I don't even know how the fuck 16. Yeah, you ain't 18. You ain't, how the fuck they putting him on stand with no counsel? So all that shit crazy.
You don't need a
Oh,
counsel with eyewitness. When you
oh
are
yeah,
with
yeah.
defendant or you are a suspect, or you can say something that puts you in jeopardy, then you need a lawyer because you don't want to say anything that incriminates you. He didn't. There was nothing. He didn't do anything. There was nothing to incriminate him. Listen, he got on live and said I can suck this, and he even called me a homo and said all
Mm,
this. And you know what my response is? Nothing. I ain't got to stoop to that.
right.
All I got to do is paperwork, because there's people that watch Flip and watch you that know me and been in prison with me, and they know that none of that shit is true. So ain't no need for me to
Right.
argue, because I have people that can confirm I've been a stand-up dude. I've been a
And you
stand-up dude.
and you wasn't walking no fake dogs and pink elephants and shit on the yard, right?
I have.
All right, man. Well, I ain't gonna hold up too much of your time, bro. We got to the bottom of this shit. You know, I done what was asked of me. That's all I could do. And y'all, I be trying my best to stay out the fucking way, but they pulled me back in. So, Johnny, keep being a stand-up brother, man. And like I say, this just stuff that I wish these kids can learn from, which in his case, I don't know if while he was being y'all driver, that he knew y'all was basically going on a mission, or y'all probably wasn't going on a mission, and you just so happened to run into a guy y'all was into it with. I don't fucking know. I wasn't there. But I was just trying to tell my nephew, but he playing this stupid ass video game all day, all night. And this is some shit I would have wanted him to hear, because y'all was teenagers like him. He 13. He be having his fucking hat turned all around and shit. But he tall, so people would think he 21. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Or he can jump in cars with people and shit can happen. So this is why I be wanting these kids to realize this shit and look at this shit. You know what I'm saying? Because we was kids, 12, 13, up to 17 or 18, gang-related murder. They stood solid. They didn't snitch on me. But motherfuckers was getting 3 years for a body back then. You see what I'm saying? So
Right.
now it's a different story. You know what I'm saying? So I'm telling him, they didn't have to be solid, and they could have threw my ass right in the blender. But motherfuckers stood solid, because how we was raised. So that's why it means more to me, to these kids. Because when I did get back locked up, Spoon Cake, and people from Chicago, y'all know Lil Spoon Cake. He was locked up for a quadruple murder. And I think he's like 12, like 13. And Michael Johnson, he had a double or triple. But it was a lot of us, man, you know, young with these bodies and shit, you know. And I don't even know if them brothers home now or what. I don't know. And Kirkendall, there was a lot of brothers, you know what I'm saying, that I was locked up with, that was, you know, facing big time like that child with triples and quadruple murders at 12, 13 years old. Because the OGs wasn't teaching us shit. They slipping us the gun, and we just going to be shooters. And that's the same way now these kids is playing these video games. I don't even know the name of them shits, but Call of Duty, I think. And they think this
Right.
shit Call of Duty. You know what I'm saying? And they going out there shooting real people like this shit, this video game. So, hey, man, you know, I'm done with it. You proved your point to me, you know. You proved your point. We done with Choke asked, so that way he don't see we bias or anything. Like I told him, I didn't know you from nowhere. So one thing I did find out now is you produce your paperwork, and you done 25 motherfucking years in jail. So, you know, Flip, you keep that couch clean, you keep some motherfucking Lysol in that room and on that couch, and keep doing your thing, you know. And like I was trying to tell Choke, I said, y'all, you know, be the big brother of the situation. You've been doing this shit before Flip was born. So give them some pointers like I do. Don't be biased. Don't play favoritism. Give them some pointers with this shit. So he said, I'm going to think about it. I'm going to save this live, because I guess the shit was going to go off. And I was like, I bet. And that was that. He said, y'all go do the paperwork. I ain't doing y'all homework for y'all. Y'all read the shit y'all know how to read. We know how to read. We watch this shit, and you proved your point to us. So that's that.
Before we depart,
Mm-hmm.
when I first came home, I went on a speaking tour. I was living in Mount Vernon at the time, to the schools, because since I lived the street life and I did those things, I have the credibility to talk about the ramifications that happens when you live that life. So
Right.
it's not I did the crime, did the time, came home, been still acting like I'm a gangster and this, that, and the third. I'm a man. I ain't
Right.
no punk. But and on the flip side, I don't want to see my youngsters taking this path and going through this. So I let them know, like, yo, listen, you glorify. I made a lot of money. Yeah, I made
I
a lot
guess
of money.
not to cut you off. Not to cut you off. I think they said Choke was 19, so he wasn't 15.
Yeah, I was
You don't need
17.
no fucking apology from me, Flip. What you need an apology from me for? JoJo say sorry to me, big bro. Why? What I'm saying sorry for? I ain't done shit. You drugged me into this shit. Fuck I'm saying sorry for. Go
So
ahead,
that,
Force.
that's
Flip.
just to let you know that I ain't no hypocrisy in me, man. I
Yeah,
did wrong. Now
you did your crime, you did your time. You did your
now
crime,
I'm
you
helping.
did your time.
People know the car wash.
Yeah.
People know I do my thing in the community. I help people out, give people jobs and all that. So I'm not out here trying to chase no choke for no dollars or nothing. Truth be told, I probably got more money than him. So I'm not worried about him, bro. Not at all. I'm quite
No,
all right.
Flip, don't start that shit. Don't knock it the fuck off. See, now Flip with his bullshit. I'm really finna get out of here. He talking about, he said that I thought he had something against Choke. I didn't think you had nothing against Choke. I just told Choke you didn't have nothing against him. Choke said, like as if you had a motive. And I said, you didn't. So he said, well, why would you interview Johnny? And I'm saying, why not? He said, what did Johnny do to make him be eligible to get on the couch? And I'm like, shit, I don't know what y'all. I said I can't answer that because I don't know Johnny and I don't know what the shit went down. I don't know how it went. You know what I'm saying? So I'm through. You know, you proved your point, bro. He told me to check this shit out. He put me involved with this shit, and I got to the bottom of it. Choke, you fucked up, bro.
You know what makes me eligible to be on the couch? My track record. Other people been on the couch that made a lot of money. I made a lot of money. Other people been on the couch that did a lot of time. I did a lot of time. Now, I came home and was doing for my community. That in itself makes me eligible to sit on anybody's couch, anywhere. Because a lot of people come home and don't do shit for the community. The fact that he told on me is just icing on the cake.
Right. I mean, when he asked me, he said, Joe, if you go, because he said if you go and testify for the DA, I said, whoa, you go testify against the DA, your ass a rat. You not testifying in the behalf of the person that's being accused. So I ain't sugarcoated. Soon as he said that shit, I stopped him in his tracks. Hold on. If you testified on the behalf of the DA, your ass is a rat. Because he did, it was like you can be in paperwork or you can be in a statement, but ain't snitch or some old shit. But I'm like, fuck all that hypothetically speaking shit. We talking about what the fuck went on. Like, get to the bottom of this shit. We not gonna dance. I'm not gonna never dance around this shit with nobody. You either snitched or you didn't.
Right.
So when we got on that shit, I said, did you tell on the man? He said, how the fuck I'm gonna tell on the man? He got caught first. Then they came and got me 5 days later. So I said, okay, now, shit, okay, how they come get you? How they knew who to come get? Now you clear it up and say, hey, my uncle and Miss Pat told on me and my co-D. My co-D was in the car with Choke when they threw down on him. So that's how he got dragged in. So now it makes sense. Because I figure if I'm driving and they looking for my brother and he on the passenger side, and they take my brother out the car, I ain't got to go no motherfucking well. Y'all got who y'all looking for. I got my license, I got my insurance, I'm gone.
That's right.
Fuck y'all got who y'all looking for. What the fuck you taking me? I ain't got shit to say to y'all people. So, okay, bro, the shit been peeing long enough. People got what they want. Oh, there it goes. Somebody say Johnny told them to park his car. They was joyriding. That's how.
That means listen to my other interview, because that's what I told them from before. Like, I wasn't no damn lawyer, but it just made damn sense. Like, yo, park my motherfucking car, and that's it. I ain't know about the illegal U-turn or none of that shit. I just like, yo, take my car home, man.
All right, bro. Appreciate you, man. You know, you cleared it up for me. I'm like, hey, Choke, you asked for this shit and you got it.
That's right.
God damn.
Be careful.
All right, Johnny, keep applying the force. Keep applying the force, man.
All right,
I keep saying, I'm a motivational speaker and a life coach. I'm trying to fix lives, man. I ain't with none of the bullshit.
That's right. I do that too. I motivate people too. So
stay up.
Come on, man.